Thinking about traveling to British Columbia soon? No worries. Here at World Views, we're going to tell you the top 10 things to do in British Columbia for when you visit. For number 10 on our list, we have Kootenai ski towns. Looking for the ultimate ski vacation? Succumb to the lure of the Kootenai Rockies, where the snow is soft and deep, lines are short, and free-spirited counterculture prevails. Locals here are by large outdoorsy, creative types who are quick to chat you up, whether on the hill or over an après-ski pint, and make you feel welcome. The mountains, most of which are within shouting distance of town, are renowned for an annual snowfall of up to 12 meters, which is also 40 feet, of perfect powder. Summer brings stellar hiking and mountain biking, and local museums tell tales of how these colorful towns came to be. For number 9 on our list, we have Okanagan Valley. The sun shines brightly in the Okanagan Valley on sparkling lakes surrounded by soft sandy beaches, providing the perfect backdrop for an endless array of activities for the young and the young at heart. Hike or bike in the mountains, tee off at one of the many championship golf courses, or splash in the lake. Need a little sustenance? Okanagan Valley wineries have won major national and international awards, and many offer lake view dining inspired by the valley's agricultural riches. Winters here comes with lots of soft, fluffy snow and plenty of ways to enjoy it. For number 8 on our list, we have Victoria. Situated on Vancouver Island, Victoria is a dynamic city that offers a seamless mix of the past and the present. The charismatic Inner Harbour serves as the hub of BC's capital city, whether you're looking to linger over an ocean view meal at one of the many innovative restaurants or heading out on the water in search of resident pods of orcas. Victoria is well known for its beautifully maintained gardens, and it boasts more cycling paths than any other Canadian city. Are you a big fan of biking? Let us know in the comments. For number 7 on our list, we have the Alaska Highway. Driving the Alaska Highway is a significant undertaking, to be sure, but the payoff is huge, literally. First, there's a distance covered, almost 1,000 kilometers, which can also be measured as 600 miles, of this historic route is in BC alone. Then there is the scenery, the towering Rocky Mountains and the mile after mile of pristine wilderness, virtually untouched by humans. And the wildlife, chances are excellent that you'll see herds of massive bison roaming alongside the road, bighorn sheep sampling the highway's mineral licks, and possibly mountain goats, mooses, or even bears. Add to this the unique history of the road's construction, and adventurous travelers can't resist the call of the wild. For number 6 on our list, we have Pacific Rim National Park Reserve. This magnificent park on the west coast of Vancouver Island consists of 3 sections: Long Beach, home to flawless beaches and thriving surf culture; the West Coast Trail, an epic multi-day hike along what was once a rescue trail for shipwrecked sailors; and the Broken Group Islands, a kayaker's paradise made up of more than 100 islands and islets. In summer, the area is alive with thrill seekers, families, and everyone enjoying the beach and hiking through the old-growth rainforest. Fall and winter months bring dramatic storm watching, and in the spring, tens of thousands of gray whales migrate through these waters. For number 5 on our list, we have Whistler. Whistler Blackcomb is consistently named North America's #1 resort, and it's not hard to understand why. Skiers and boarders can explore more terrain here than anywhere else on the continent, with summits of 2 legendary mountains, Whistler and Blackcomb, connected by a spectacular peak-to-peak gondola. In the summer, the pedestrians village is alive with hikers, mountain bikers, golfers, and people watchers. Access from Vancouver is via the Sea to Sky Highway, which follows a stunning coastline for much of its length. For number 4 on our list, we have the Great Bear Rainforest, the planet's largest intact coastal temperate rainforest. The Great Bear is a revered and protected wilderness area. This section of BC's central coast is remote, and there are few roads within its boundaries, which contributes to a feeling of peace and serenity, of truly being nature, for all who visit. BC's First Nation have called this stretch of coastline home for thousands of years, and their influence is strongly felt. It is also home to an abundance of marine life, from whales to dolphins to sea otters. Add the fact that it is the only place in the world to see the rare white Kermode bear, and the trip to the Great Bear Rainforest is an experience unlike any other. For number 3 on our list, we have the Canadian Rockies. The Rockies evoke images of towering, snow-capped peaks, turquoise lakes, cascading waterfalls, and dense evergreen forests. In BC, that jaw-dropping Rocky Mountain scenery, the kind that stays with you long after you return home, stretches the entire length of the province. UNESCO established the Canadian Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks as a World Heritage Site along the BC-Alberta border, in part because of this spectacular beauty. The area is also globally significant because of the Burgess Shale fossil site, which shows in amazing detail what the Earth was like more than 500 million years ago. For number 2 on our list, we have Vancouver. In Vancouver, Mother Nature beacons. Whether you're strolling around on the seawall, shopping on Robson Street, or exploring historic Gastown, you can catch a glimpse of the Pacific Ocean or the rainforest-covered coast mountains from almost anywhere in the city. So close, you can practically reach out and touch them. Rent out a kayak and paddle scenic waterways. Hike or ski in the North Shore Mountains, or just chill at the beach. At the end of the day, gaze out at the scenery over a locally inspired meal on a waterfront patio, and find inspiration for the next day's adventure. Number 1 is Haida Gwaii. This remote and rugged archipelago is steeped in ancient culture of the Haida First Nation. Here, old-growth rainforest is surrounded by a rich marine environment. Home to a unique subspecies only found on these magical lands, Gwaii Hanas, a highly protected area overseen jointly by Parks Canada and the Haida Nation, is home to extraordinary natural scenery and cultural treasures, including ancient totems that are slowly decaying and being reclaimed by the land. Thank you for watching our video. If you made it to the end, please consider subscribing and sharing with your friends and family. It would help us a lot. Stay tuned for our next list. This has been World Views.